Hey, welcome to Good Morning English, the podcast where you learn real English by listening to real conversations. I'm Alice, and today I'm joined by my favorite co host.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Mike, and I have a question for you. Have you ever posted something random online and then boom, it got like a million views?
Ugh, yes, the internet is wild. These days, it feels like anyone can go viral, even your grandma if she dances in the kitchen.
Especially if she dances in the kitchen. But seriously, we're going to talk about why that happens, why some random moment suddenly becomes huge, and what it says about how connected we all are now.
Exactly, we're not just going to laugh at funny TikToks, although we might. We'll also look at how fast things move online, how people react, and if maybe it's a little dangerous too.
Oh, yeah. Fame used to take years. Now it takes like 8 seconds in a cat filter.
So grab your coffee or your headphones because this is Good Morning English and we're about to go viral. Sort of.
So let's go back a little, like 15 years ago. If you wanted to be famous, what did you have to do?
You needed a manager, an agent, maybe a TV deal. You had to go through a lot.
Exactly, or win a talent show.
Now, you just need a phone, Wi Fi, and maybe a dog.
Or a toaster. I saw a guy go viral just by painting faces on toasters. No joke.
I saw that too. And people loved it.
And that's the thing. Today, it's not about being perfect or even talented in the traditional way. It's about being interesting or relatable or just weird enough to stand out.
Yeah, it's like the internet rewards the unexpected. Like when someone shares a clip of their grandma reacting to a video game, and suddenly she's a meme.
Or when a street musician gets recorded by a stranger. And the next day, 10 million people have seen it.
And I think that's kind of beautiful. People who had no platform before now have a voice.
But it's also kind of overwhelming.
Totally. Because it means that any moment can suddenly become public. Your lunch, your laugh, your mistake.
Yeah, 1 second you're brushing your teeth, and the next you're a GIF.
So, listeners, think about this. Do you want to go viral someday, or would that honestly scare you?
We'll get into the pros and cons in a bit. But first, let's look at a few real examples of ordinary people who went viral by accident.
All right, Mike. Let's talk about some viral legends. People who didn't plan anything, they just became famous.
Okay, first one. Do you remember Chewbacca Mom?
Oh, yes. She bought a Chewbacca mask from a store, put it on in her car, and laughed like crazy.
That laugh was incredible. The video was so natural. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. And that's probably why it worked.
It got millions of views in a few days. She was on TV, met the Star Wars cast, even got free stuff.
And all she did was share joy. That's powerful.
Okay, your turn. What's another one?
There's this older man in Argentina who danced every day outside a bakery. Someone recorded him, and now he's known as El Abuelo Bailarín.
I love that one. He didn't care about likes or fame. He just danced.
Exactly. And people felt that. Sometimes what we feel through the screen is more important than what we see.
That's deep, Mike. Nice one.
Thanks, I try. But here's the point. These people weren't influencers. They weren't trying to sell anything.
They were just being themselves, and someone else hit record.
Right, that's the world we live in. Your quiet moment at the park, your grandma's laugh, your dog sneezing could suddenly be seen by millions.
And that's beautiful and kind of terrifying.
We'll talk about the scary side next. But first, let's take a short break. Don't go viral without us.
All right, we've seen the fun side grandma dancing, dogs sneezing, happy accidents.
But what about the other side? When going viral doesn't feel so great?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, imagine this. You post a video with your friends. It's just a joke, but people start sharing it with mean comments.
Or they take it out of context. Suddenly, you're that guy who said the wrong thing.
Exactly. It's scary how fast things can turn. You can be loved one day and hated the next.
That's why a lot of people feel pressure. Once something goes viral, they think, now I have to be perfect. What if I mess up next time?
And let's not forget, going viral doesn't mean you're rich or successful. It just means a lot of people saw you.
Right. And sometimes those people are not kind.
One girl I follow said, "The attention felt good at first, but then I stopped sleeping. I was checking comments all night."
That's real. Some creators talk about viral anxiety. They feel like they have to post all the time to stay relevant.
So here's the big question. Is it worth it?
Hmm, depends. If you're sharing joy, great. If you're doing it for approval, it might hurt later.
So to our listeners, if you ever go viral, breathe first. Don't let the views control your value.
And don't read the comments. Seriously.
We've got 2 more parts coming, and including how you can use this online power for something good.
Good Morning English, the podcast that won't cancel you.
So let's say you do go viral. What now?
You've got two choices, right? Chase more views or do something meaningful with the attention.
Let's talk about people who chose meaning.
I remember this guy who went viral for helping a homeless man. Just gave him a sandwich and talked to him. People started following him, and instead of just doing more nice videos, he created a project to give out food every week.
Yeah, I saw that. He used his followers to fund real help, not just likes.
That's the power. Once people are watching, oh, you can say anything. So why not say something that matters?
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be huge. Maybe you love drawing. Share that. Maybe you know a second language. Teach a phrase a day. You never know who's learning from you.
I love that. And sometimes just being yourself helps someone out there feel less alone.
Yes, there's this girl who shares her journey learning English. She makes mistakes, laughs at herself, and still posts. People love it because she's real.
People don't always want perfection, they want connection.
Wow, Alice, that rhymed.
Totally unplanned. I'm just deep like that.
So if you're listening and wondering what to share, don't worry about going viral.
Focus on adding value. If it grows, amazing. If not, you still helped someone.
And maybe, just maybe, you'll be remembered for something better than a cat filter.
All right, Mike. Final thoughts?
Well, today we talked about going viral. The good, the bad, and the powerful.
Yeah, and we saw that anyone, literally anyone, that can become a moment on the internet.
But the question is, what will you do with that moment?
Will it be just for laughs? Or will it be something that brings light?
I think the best thing is to be intentional. Know who you are. Share what feels real to you.
And if you go viral, cool. But if you don't, you're still enough.
Exactly. You don't need views to have value.
So, listeners, here's your challenge. Next time you post something, ask yourself, am I trying to impress people? Or am I trying to connect with people?
That small change can make a big difference.
And hey, if you learned something new today or just enjoyed hanging out with us,
Don't forget to subscribe. We post new podcasts and stories every single day to help you learn English, reflect, and connect.
yep, Good Morning English is your daily space for real English and real conversations.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now. Or, yeah, and remember, keep learning, keep laughing, and stay human.